there are multiple ways to split hydrogen and oxygen, multiple ways to really use hydrogen with the fuel cell technology, what Toyota and other great companies across the world have been doing, whether used for passenger vehicles, we use for commercial vehicles. I think, the first motive for us at JBM as a company is that we are focused on zero emission technologies. Today, we see electric as the most promising zero emission technology, and that's why we are committed to the ecosystem. When you talk about the electrolyzer, there are multiple ways to split hydrogen and oxygen, multiple ways to really use hydrogen with the fuel cell technology, what Toyota and other great companies across the world have been doing, whether used for passenger vehicles, we use for commercial vehicles in any way. The challenge in a country like India is the logistics of hydrogen, the storage of hydrogen today, and how the hydrogen vehicle really does not become a kind of an explosive in a vehicle, and how do you maintain the safety parameters given the road conditions, given the driving patterns, given the kind of traffic conditions we have in our country. So I feel the technology will definitely take some time to mature. And in future, as we were discussing earlier, and I agree to that point, like ICE and electric will coexist. So there'll be multiple zero emission technologies which will coexist, and few of them will get hybridized, where we talk about electric and fuel cell coming together in the future to enhance the range of the vehicles and to also ensure the reliability and the safety factor of the vehicles and also reduce the weight. I think those will be certain critical parameters we'll address, and the operating cost also will go down substantially and simplify the whole architecture. Like moving from IC to electric, we reduce from 1800 moving parts to 18 moving parts, more or less in electric bus. In case of hydrogen, that will get further optimized, and we'll be able to see how the maintenance cost of the vehicle and other cost structures of the vehicle get addressed. But eventually, we as a company always try and see how do we talk about a commitment, a target which we bring in place. So, like we've already made a commitment of 1 billion zero emission kilometers in the next couple of years, 1 billion kgs of CO2 which we want to reduce, where we will be using all these different technologies to work and really understand that not only in India, but how one can position oneself as a global player, how we are working with different players like Daimler, BMWs of the world in Germany now, plants there, or other parts in South Africa or in North America or in China or other parts of Europe. So we are working on a global scale with our customers, with our partners and the ecosystem players on such technologies here. The idea is, how are we able to see we have a clear technology roadmap? I think with FAME, it has given us basic roadmap for the first 3 years until 2022. But definitely, as the time goes by, the technology evolution will be very fast. And there, companies which are able to come up to a certain level with the TCO, I think how CNG creeped in the year 2000, it has been able to have the expanse, and now the government is setting up 10,000 stations. Something similar could happen with hydrogen